So when it comes to cravings, so when we have a craving for a certain substance, there is the physical, I would like to eat this thing, I would like this substance, I want this stuff. There is the part that goes, that tastes really, really yummy, I really want that. But there's such a big emotional component that's behind that. Then that's the part that doesn't get addressed. So if I was to work with you one-on-one and you had, it was about chocolate, we could easily do some tapping on the chocolate. You smell the chocolate, you do some tapping on, hey, I really, really want this chocolate. Can't wait to have this chocolate. Smell it again, yet really, really want this chocolate. I can get your craving for that physical chocolate to disappear. It's this weird thing in the brain that when we do some tapping on the chocolate and we acknowledge we want it, we start to then talk about why we want it. The chocolate or whatever the substance is, weirdly enough, they start to change flavor. They don't taste the same. They don't, they just don't taste the same. They don't smell the same. The craving for it actually goes down. But what you also need to do is look at why chocolate is the thing that you want, or why your thing is the thing that you want. When we move from chocolate, we reduce the cravings for chocolate and we just get rid of the chocolate. If we don't deal with the emotional side of things, if we don't deal with, I guess what I probably think of as a bit of the back end stuff, if we don't deal with that, you're going to move from chocolate to something else, because the driver, the emotional driver behind it of I go to my thing, because we think of the things, whether it's chocolate, alcohol, lollies, crisps, salty, crispy, sweet, whatever it is, we think of them as numbing. We go to those things because we don't like how we feel right now. We want to feel different, so we go to those as a numbing effect. I can eat those bag of crisps and I can completely check out. I can eat those lollies, I completely check out. I can sit in that bucket of ice, I completely chill out. Have alcohol, I completely numb out. I can stop feeling how I'm feeling. So if you're doing work on your own stuff and you're doing work on your own cravings and you're going, great, now I don't want to have the chocolate anymore, you've got to come back here and deal with the emotional stuff as well. Now, my observation over the years has been there are very few drug users that I have found, not recreation, but sort of serious hardcore drug users who don't smoke cigarettes. When they can't have their numbing thing of choice, they will have cigarettes because that's also a numbing thing for them. They will swap from one to the other. So many people who give up, I have a friend and he gave up cigarettes, went cold turkey, was quite happy that he went cold turkey. Man, he drinks some coffee. Like, he seriously drinks a lot of coffee during the day. What he also does is he has a lot of those sachet coffees where you tip it in, which has a lot of sugar. So while he's given up the cigarettes to change the way he's feeling, to take the break, to take the rest, and to think he's getting some time out, he's replaced those two habits with something that's, you debate whether it's equally as bad for you as not, but he's changed it so he now drinks these coffees, so the coffee gives him the hit in the body, but he's also taking in a lot of sugar. Those sort of observations, when you're doing this work, can become very clear with people. They move from one to another. People who, as I said, give up smoking apparently put a lot of weight on because they've replaced the desire for the thing, for the numbing, with something else. They move to food, they move to chocolate, they move to excessive amounts of food. Maybe it's the feeling of being full that's the thing for them. So take it back to you when you're doing your own work and you're working on your own cravings and you're working on the smell of the stuff. We also need to deal with the emotional side of it as well for you. Otherwise, you're just going to swap to something else. Now, remember, our saying is whatever today is the problem for you was once a solution. If you've watched any of my videos, I have a video of working with a client and she was addicted to Dream chocolate. Big bars of Cadbury Dream chocolate was her thing. The connection for her was that a friend had brought those bars of chocolate to her when she was in an emotionally intense state, and the friend was coming to support her. The emotional connection was made. Dream chocolate brings me comfort, makes me feel better. I don't feel so whatever she was feeling in the moment. Right, so I'm hoping this is helpful. If you have stuff substances that you want to get past, please know that I do take private clients if some private client work is what you're interested in. Much love to you all. It's been wonderful to be here with you.